very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning into Times Now. You're watching Breaking Ground with me, Kritsween Walyan. 53 days after he went absconding, 19 days after the women of Sandeshkhali came out on the streets exposing his misdeeds and demanding his arrest, an FIR has been filed against TMC strongman Sheikh Shah Jahan by the Basirhat police. Today, even the Calcutta High Court, in fact, has made it amply clear that there's no restriction on Sheikh Shah Jahan's arrest. This after the TMC General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee blamed the court last evening and said that the court has tied the hands of the law enforcement agencies when it comes to Shah Jahan's arrest. Calcutta High Court also said categorically that it will issue directions to issue a lookout notice for Sheikh Shah Jahan in a Bengali newspaper and English newspaper as well. Listen in to what lawyer and BJP leader Priyanka Tebrewal said after the High Court hearing today.
See, the Honorable High Court has specifically said that whatever was said by Abhishek Banerjee, we mentioned that. So it has specifically said that there is no kind of stay. There is no kind of protection or shield under which Shah Jahan can, take any kind of shelter. So absolutely it is upon the police now to arrest him. So whatever claims have been made by Abhishek Banerjee is all rubbish.
Let's talk a little bit more about TMC General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee and how he claimed yesterday that the state government can't arrest Sheikh Shah Jahan because of the High Court tying its hands. The Calcutta High Court took note of this comment and clarified that there's no stay on Shah Jahan's arrest. In fact, today TMC leader Kunal Ghosh has claimed that Shah Jahan will be arrested within the next 7 days. Here's what he said, and then listen into how the BJP is countering him.
কর্তা ধর্তা রক্ষাকর্তা এবং বিভিন্ন সংগঠনের প্রতিনিধি হয়ে রোজ লাইমলাইটে থাকার জন্য বলছেন একে অ্যারেস্ট করুন তাকে অ্যারেস্ট করুন, দরবারটা আর অনুরোধটা হাইকোর্টে করুন। হাইকোর্ট যদি রাজ্য প্রশাসনের হাত বেঁধে দেয় তাহলে আপনি অ্যারেস্ট করবেন কোত্থেকে? শেখ শাহজাহানকে গ্রেপ্তার করার জন্য রাজ্য প্রশাসনের হাত পা যদি হাইকোর্ট বেঁধে না দিয়ে পুলিশকে এম্পাওয়ার করতো, পুলিশ করে দেখাতো।
Trinamool Congress in the latest has issued a 9-point counter defending why it didn't arrest Sheikh Shah Jahan. All this while TMC has reiterated that today's Calcutta High Court order exemplifies how the High Court had restrained law enforcement agencies under the West Bengal government from taking action against Sheikh Shah Jahan. Also goes on to say that the way things panned out in Sandeshkhali clearly indicate that a section of media in collusion with the BJP and some sections of the judiciary are actively working to tarnish Bengal's image. TMC also says that while Sudipto Sen was arrested from Kargil by Bengal police and now any central agency, we'll just talk about that 9-point rebuttal that's come in from the TMC in detail, pretty much reiterating what was yesterday said by Abhishek Banerjee. It's 9 points that have been established by the TMC. It speaks of how this order exemplifies how the Calcutta High Court restrained law enforcement agencies under West Bengal government from taking any action against Sheikh Shah Jahan. And of course, talking about how the SIT comprising representatives from both the state police and CBI was formed, but the Chief Justice's bench of Calcutta High Court stayed the proceedings on 7th of February. Let me go across to Siddharth, who has excerpts of the High Court order as well with us. What the TMC is citing as we speak. Yes, Siddharth.
So, Kritsween, here's the operative portion of the High Court order that the TMC is claiming as vindication for their stand so far. It says, therefore, till the appeals are heard and disposed of, orders and directions issued by the learned single bench in the impugned order dated 17 January 2024 shall remain stayed until further orders. Consequently, of the CAN 1 of 2024 and MAT 169 of 2024 is disposed of. And this is the crux. It says it goes without saying that the West Bengal State Police shall also be restrained from proceeding with the investigation in the cases which have been registered by them. So this is what the TMC is claiming is the restraint that they have, the restraint on the part of the Calcutta High Court on the state dispensation from proceeding with the arrest of Sheikh Shah Jahan. Now that that particular restraint has been lifted, they can proceed as per the directions of the court. That's the claim coming from the TMC.
Okay, all right. Many thanks for that, Siddharth. Let's also listen into Kunal Ghosh once again reiterate what was established by Abhishek Banerjee of the Trinamool Congress yesterday. Listen in.
Sheikh Shahjahan ke ajke Sheikh Shahjahan villain. Sheikh Shahjahan নিশ্চিত ভাবে যা যা করেছে আইনের পথে চলবে দল, কিন্তু কিন্তু এই জায়গায় খুব স্পষ্টভাবে বলার, শেখ শাহজাহানদের জন্য কিন্তু মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায় মুখ্যমন্ত্রী হননি। মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায় 2011 সালে মুখ্যমন্ত্রী হয়েছে, 2013 সালে শেখ শাহজাহান তৃণমূলে এসছে। 2003 থেকে 10 বছর কোথায় ছিল শেখ শাহজাহান? কাদের দলে ছিল? কার আন্ডারে ছিল? সিপিএম এ ছিল, বামফ্রন্টে ছিল, নিরাপদ সর্দারদের সঙ্গে ছিল। তারপরে কাদের সঙ্গে ছিল? শুভেন্দু অধিকারীর সঙ্গে ছবি আছে।
Let's quickly open this up. Before I go across to Dr. Riju Datta, TMC spokesperson, I want to quickly hear it from Shatrapa, BJP spokesperson, on the host of TMC reactions coming in. They say an FIR has been filed, Shatrapa. They're saying that it was the court that was tying our hands. It was the court that had not given the go-ahead to the law enforcement agencies under West Bengal government to go ahead and take any action or intervene in any manner. And now that it's been established clearly by the courts, he's going to be arrested, and a 7-day timeline has also been set by the Trinamool Congress.
Christine, a very good afternoon to you, because today is going to be a pretty enjoyable debate, it seems. Firstly, this entire debate is, today's debate is based on something that a half-educated, dim-witted, blatant, compulsive liar like Abhishek Banerjee would say. And I actually thought over the number of months that I've been debating on, Abhishek Banerjee comes up in almost all the debates, that he would be at least, have the patience to read a full-fledged court order, which has been happening now for now quite a few days. But he doesn't do that, and then he appears like the Delphi Oracle of Delphi, and claims that what he's saying is the perfect truth. And then very naturally Riju will also of course toe the line. Kunal Ghosh, who's basically a nobody, goes and says that now that Abhishek Banerjee has said and then the court has agreed, now we will arrest Shah Jahan after 7 days. Now let me take you back a little bit. First of all, Shah Jahan has been very, very elaborately and vocally protected by none other than the Honorable Chief Minister. Abhishek Banerjee on 2 occasions has said that I don't see that Shah Jahan has been guilty at all. I never even saw Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan is completely innocent. Okay. Now suddenly they drag out a court order which very clearly says that the stay is on the SIT, which had been, there were 3-member SIT which was found, that the stay was on that. Nobody said that the police was not supposed to arrest him. The court didn't say that. In fact, the court has very, very repeatedly said that, Shah Jahan has got so many crimes which he's been booked for. Why is he not being arrested?
Okay, so let's take it from that point. That's the highlight of the story.
Christian, one last line. Shah Jahan himself knew that he was up for arrest, and he has appealed not to arrest him for almost on 3 occasions. So now suddenly you have the Messiah from Oracle.
And in addition to that, Shatrapa, there are panel after panel that have come out to say that, complaints were not taken by the police, FIRs weren't registered. Instead, they were asked to negotiate with Sheikh Shah Jahan. But Dr. Riju Datta, respond to this. Had the court anywhere in its order, put a restraining order on the police from arresting Sheikh Shah Jahan? Because the court says very categorically that it had only stayed the constitution of a joint special investigation team of the CBI and the state police, which has been ordered by a single bench to investigate the attack on ED officials. That's a separate case altogether. When did the court say that Shah Jahan Sheikh cannot be arrested?
Thank you. I did not interrupt when the BJP person was saying. It amazes me that when people do not have the facts, when they do not know what to say, they go into name calling because they have to hide their illiteracy and foolishness. Anyways, like you showed in your introduction, your channel and your representative shown, I am also showing the court order where in order number 8, what you mentioned in section 8, it says, it also goes without saying, and you have this times now, West Bengal police shall also be restrained. I don't know BJP is literate enough to understand the meaning of the word or not, is restrained from proceeding with the investigation in the cases. There is an S plural. Again, I don't know whether BJP is literate enough to understand this. In the cases which have been registered by them. So it is the judiciary, it is the Calcutta High Court which gave a Raksha Kavach to Sheikh Shah Jahan all this while. But I say on your channel that I thank the Honorable Milord for clarifying it today. And once they have clarified it today, as I'm speaking on your channel, in the afternoon at 1 o'clock, there is an FIR which is already filed against Sheikh Shahjahan in Sandeshkhali PS in Boshirat jurisdiction. And we know how competent West Bengal police is, because I will jog your memory that it's the West Bengal police that has arrested the prime accused in the Sharada case from the Kashmir border in Kargil. So within 7 days we are
Okay, Shahtrupa, it says, point 8 says very clearly, it goes without saying that West Bengal State Police shall also be restrained from proceeding with the investigation in the cases which have been registered by them. And hence there was no clarity. That's exactly why, as Dr. Riju Datta is highlighting that excerpt for us time and again, that's exactly why the West Bengal police could not initiate any action against him these last 53 days, and especially the last 19 days since these allegations were first raised. There's clarity now, an FIR has been filed, and relative action will be taken.
What thing? I mean, I feel bad for Calcutta police, because they were all the time being under restraints of God knows who, whether it's Mamata, whether it's Abhishek Banerjee, now it seems High Court. Now just imagine the plight of the High Court. They had to waste their time to clarify comments from some semi-literate people who drags the name of the High Court. So naturally High Court had to clarify. Now hopefully things have been clarified now that Riju has said, like Kunal Ghosh has said earlier, that all things have been clarified and they're all very well. And now Kolkata police will be on the right track, and within 7 days, we're going to see Shah Jahan behind the bars.
Okay, but why does the BJP think that he was deliberately being shielded all this while?
No, we don't think. Christine, I've been on your show, I've been on several other shows saying that Kolkata police has no intention of catching anybody.
Okay.
They don't want to, because they haven't been given.
Okay, but just today an arrest has taken place, Shahtrupa, and two of his other close aides were also arrested very recently. So arrests are taking place.
So what? They tried to put in some names. First of all, they claim that they've gotten some 18 arrests. God knows who they arrested. One was our BJP leader, and one was an ex-MLA of CPM.
Let Riju Datta respond. I'm running out of time. Why did it take so long? Why did it take so long, Riju Datta, for anyone to find Sheikh Shah Jahan?
Because the chief
despite the
minister didn't want
seriousness
the arrest
and the
happen.
allegations leveled against him, where was he the last so many days? Who was shielding him? Clearly, he was being shielded.
Yeah.
Again, rather than going into name calling like fools, I will state two facts. Then the facts are, before 6th of February 2024, there was not a single case or complaint registered against Sheikh Shahjahan. And these are not my words or the TMC's words. This is the words of the DGP West Bengal. Point number one. Point number two, who are the people arrested? Number one, there is a BJP leader arrested, Vikas Singh. There is Nirapada Sardar arrested, like Shathrupaji said. There is Shibu Hajra, elected representative of TMC, arrested based on the complaints of the locals. Uttam Sardar arrested, Ajit Maiti arrested, and now because there is clarity, which the High Court cleared, there is an FIR on Sheikh Shahjahan.
Whether it is as simple as you're establishing this to be, Dr. Riju Datta, remains to be seen, because 7 days you're saying have been promised by the TMC. We're going to see Sheikh Shah Jahan be arrested within these 7 days. Let's see how that plays out. Thank you, both of you, for joining us this evening. That's all the time we have. Need to head into a quick break for now.